1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome everyone to the morning announcements. I'ma say my name so you can pronounce it. Bomani Armah. Shout out to early risers, I see who you are. My morning ritual, thanks for having me over. Start with audiovisual, dose of Sankofa. My favorite occasions a few moons away. I'm counting rotations to watermelon day. If you're with me this morning, I hope that you're with it. 2 things that I want and 3 ways to get it. Black solidarity, African independence. Honor the ancestors, prepare descendants. 3rd thing you gotta do is love right now. I mean that in every sense and every way you know how. Now throw them up and say what should increase on 1, 2, 3, peace.
Alright, let's do the mic.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2, mic check. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning announcements with Bomani Armah on Monday, February 6th, 2023. I am Bomani Armah, and we are 180 days away from Watermelon Day at Sankofa. We are here to honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. Help me break the algorithm, pass along some positivity, get that RBG energy. Join my email list at notarapper.com. I am off to a late start today. I apologize. This show normally airs at 6:30 a.m. Maybe I'll catch up to some people who I don't normally see early in the morning. All right. We do our show every morning. We start off our morning with a libation. Let me let you know whose today's libation is for. Today's libation is for Melvin Beaunorus Tolson. That's Melvin B. Tolson. February 6th, 1898 to August 29th, 1966. An American poet, educator, columnist, and politician. As a poet, he was influenced by both modernism and the language and experiences of African Americans, and he was deeply influenced by his study of the Harlem Renaissance. As a debate coach at the historically black Wiley College in Marshall, Texas, Tolson led a team that pioneered interracial college debates against white colleges in the segregated South. This work was depicted in the 2007 biopic, The Great Debaters, produced by Oprah Winfrey and starring and directed by Denzel Washington as Tolson. Let's get into this Melvin Tolson quote. Out of the abysses of illiteracy, through labyrinths of lies, across wastelands of disease, we advance out of dead ends of poverty. Through the wilderness of superstition, across the barricades of Jim Crowism, we advance. Melvin D. Tolson. Let me read this one again. Out of the abyss of illiteracy, through the labyrinths of lies, across the wastelands of disease, we advance out of dead ends of poverty. Through the wilderness of superstition, across barricades of Jim Crowism, we advance. I feel like I could do a whole poetry explication of just this one quote from Melvin B. Tolson. I love the poetry of this quote. The over-the-top language he used to say, "We won't stop." I can only imagine the courage and determination it took to be a black educator of black youth during his lifetime, to have to get students to believe in something they didn't see, to have faith in a path that Mr. Tolson would not see to its end. He makes illiteracy and disease seem like the shadow of death that it is, the shadow that he was shepherding students through using their minds. Tolson's work is so closely aligned with mine, it is encouraging to know I am part of a long line of educational hype men, being real with our students about what they face and dreaming big about what they can accomplish. We advance. Thank you, Melvin B. Tolson. Let's pour a libation for Mr. Tolson. We never forget, so never fear. For homies who ain't here, we pouring out a beer. Because of you, it'll never be the same. We keep saying your name while we pour champagne. For the mothers and the father figures, your flame still flickers. We pouring out some liquor. We're the sons and the daughters of heroes and martyrs. Honor you by pouring out some water. Friends, thank you very much for being here for the libation as we honor Mr. Melvin B. Tolson. All right, friends, make sure you support the projects that I got going on. I am the Watermelon Man. My latest album for the grown folks is called The Big Slice, and I'm about to play a track for you right now. I've been playing this like once a week because I want to make sure this gets stuck in my friend's head. This track I'm about to play for you right now is called Loving Life. Let's have some fun with this. Here we go. What's up, y'all? This is Bomani Armah, the Watermelon Man, here to give you a big slice I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream. Making reality of my fantasy before it ends and it's inevitable tragedy. No matter when I go, it's not the right time, or find myself in the wrong place without my right mind, or lose the person I swore I couldn't live without. My little light shining creates a shadow of doubt, but I'ma bask in the glow while the light's shining. I'm living in the now, no fast forward or rewinding. So much beauty in a world that's so ugly. I got teenage sons who hug me while saying they love me. Got a daughter who's a toddler, who's the apple of my eye. An intelligent wife with a big heart and some thick thighs. She got knowledge herself, she is my true wealth. Through sickness and health, with books on the shelf as thick as herself. I said that before, I had to say it again. When I fail, she holds me, so when I lose, I win. Yeah, I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream. I'm not saying this to gloat. I know the storms of life will once again rock my boat. It could all change tomorrow, could be crumbled and be ruined. My good fortune is little to do with my own doing. I just wanna mark this moment in time when the world is getting sick, but I'm feeling just fine. I'ma say this part a cappella so you feel it. Not a self-made man, I'm a product of my village. I'ma take this next moment to thank my ancestors, my family and my friends who are my biggest investors. My mother and my father, my sister and my brother, and my community who has always got me covered. They love me no matter what, and yeah, that's deep. I get with this instead of that because I'm the black sheep. My past is prepping me for what's coming next. Hey y'all, I'm even cool with my ex. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream. I breathe easy, but sometimes I'm stressed. Atheists say I'm lucky, church folks say I'm blessed. You wanna know why? Let me tell you my philosophy. I live with no animosity, in the spirit of reciprocity. It's not giving back, cause we're one, not two. Looking out for me means looking out for you. We're all from the same stardust. I've been given so much love and so much trust. I give the children all the wisdom that I borrow. I take from yesterday and I give it to tomorrow. I'm in the middle just like in my dreams. Reaping what I sow is my daily routine. Eating up life like a meal at Thanksgiving. Enjoying every moment cause I live for a living. There are people who laugh at my plans. They're not haters, they just don't know that they're fans. And I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream and I'm living in the middle of it. I'm loving life, the mystery and the riddle of it. I had a dream. Friends, that was Loving Life off of the new project called The Big Slice. Thank y'all very much for your support. I really appreciate that. If you want my music that I do for the kids, my latest project for that is called Bomani's Beatbox Basement. Go to babagatbars.com. Also, you can support us here at the Morning Announcements by getting your Morning Announcements mug. Go to my website, notarapper.com. You can find more information about the Morning Announcements mug, and you can also get the Morning Announcements t-shirts. You can also get your watermelon flag apparel. I really appreciate all the love. We're still also pushing these Watermelon Day t-shirts. I got to get my game together and make sure people know more about these, get my own copy of it so you can see. Friends, I really appreciate y'all supporting me here and planting a seed into the Watermelon Man. Let's keep this going. We have our book of the week. The book for this week is called Thank You, Omu. Now, if you're one of my regular watchers, you know that I featured this book maybe a few months ago, maybe like September or October. I'm still perfecting how I do this show, so I wanted to bring it back as I get better at presenting the show. This is a really great children's book called Thank You, Omu, written by Oge Mora. I should have looked up exactly how to pronounce this person's name. I apologize. I think I've done that before. I need to go back and review it. Tonight's book is called Thank You, Omu. I have read this to my daughter several times. Let me give you the publisher's description. In this remarkable author illustrated debut that's perfect for fans of Last Stop on Market Street and Extra Yarn, a generous woman is rewarded by her community. Everyone in the neighborhood dreams of a taste of Omu's delicious stew. One by one, they follow their noses towards the scrumptious scent, and one by one, Omu offers a portion of her meal. Soon the pot is empty. Has she been so generous that she has nothing left for herself? Debut author illustrator Oge Mora brings to life a heartwarming story of sharing and community in colorful cut paper designs as luscious as Omu's stew, with an extra serving of love. An author's note explains that Omu, pronounced Amu, Amu means queen in the Igbo language of her parents, but growing up, she used it to mean grandma. This book was inspired by the strong female role models in Oge Mora's life. All right, friends, let me give you a little bit more of a preview of this book. I got it here under my handy dandy document cam. We're gonna go through some pages so you can see the wonderful illustrations in Thank You, Omu. Oh, let me make this large so you can see it. So these are cut paper illustrations, same author as the illustrator. This is showing you the block that Omu lives on, that Amu lives on. Yeah, Amu, Ahmoo is the pronunciation. I've been saying it wrong all morning. Thank you, Amu. All right. Let me read for you the first couple of pages. On the corner of First Street and Long Street. Let me hold this up so I can see it easier. On the corner of First Street and Long Street, on the very top floor, Omu was cooking a thick red stew in a big fat pot, a nice evening meal. She seasoned and stirred it and took a small taste. What a delicious stew, Omu said. Tonight's dinner will surely be the best I have ever had. With that, Omu put down her spoon and went to read a book before supper. As the thick red stew simmered on the stove, its scrumptious scent wafted out the window and out the door, down the hill, toward the street, and around the block until, knock, someone was at the door. When Amu opened it, she saw a little boy. Little boy, Amu exclaimed, what brings you to my home? I was playing with my race car down the hall when I smelled the most delicious smell, the little boy replied. What is it? Thick red stew. Stew, he sighed. That sure sounds yummy. Omu thought for a moment. She was saving her stew for dinner, but she had made quite a bit. It would not hurt to share. Would you like some? The little boy nodded. And so Omu spooned out some of the thick red stew from the big fat pot for her nice evening meal. Thank you, Omu. Amu, the little boy said, and went on his way. Now, friends, this is the beginning of a long day of Amu sharing with the entire neighborhood. We're going to come back and review this book as the week goes on. Tonight's book and our book for the entire week is Thank You, Amu by Oge Mora. Thank y'all very much for paying attention here at the morning announcements. I have only one other thing I need to do for y'all. I end every morning with the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by J. Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. That's what I'm about to play for you right now. Here we go. Oh, let me get the sustain pedal plugged in. Make sure I'm playing this right. I don't have any excuses not to have this song come out exactly how I want it. Boom. Boom. Here we go. Here we go. Friends, that was the Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing by J. Rosamond Johnson and James Weldon Johnson. Friends, that's the end of my program. Thank you for joining me for the morning announcements. There are 3 things that I need you to do today. Honor the ancestors, prepare the descendants, and love right now. When I count to 3, everybody say peace, throw up the deuces, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Peace.